Hi guys, how you doing? Now, I just started this up to record and already this game has really fucked me off. Super angry. Get out of my fucking way. Come on. So, I was just getting ready to hit the record button and I noticed there was a creeper in here. There's the creeper I had shot twice with my crossbow already. So I figured, yeah, he's probably going to be one hit. So I walk over here, hit him, and that didn't seem to do the job, and he fucking exploded. I mean, you can see how big the crater is. It's a ridiculous crater. Took out, well, I got 26 leather on the floor after I killed him, so fucking ridiculous amount of damage. Really pissed off. Then of course all the cows start wandering off because they're stupid. And now I've got fucking black sheep in there! Which has completely ruined this. Which up until that point was working really well. Look. One black sheep in there. And they do anything, they just sit there, they wander around. Sometimes they stand here like fucking idiots. Sometimes the wool just sits there. I don't know why. There's no reason that wool shouldn't be going right into that. Why are you not dropping? You're not dropping because you're powered. You're powered because that's on the fucking button. I might have to change that to like a tripwire or something because I mean that's something that really shouldn't be happening at this point, but it is. Anyway, let's move on. These fucking things are there's a bloody zombie around somewhere, and I'm guessing he's underground somewhere, but Jesus Christ. And this is a weird mechanic. So, I'm not even started talking about all the things I wanted to talk about this evening. This video is already turned into a fucking train wreck, and I haven't even started yet. So I built this. And through building this, we'll talk about this in a minute, we've got, whoa, some serious lag. What just happened there? We've got a minecart with a hopper in it. Minecart with a hopper in it, underneath a solid block with shit on it, will pick up blocks. However, a hopper on its own under a block will not pick up blocks. What's the fucking logic there, I ask you? Anyway, so I've had to pop that on there. This is just a quick test I've been playing with for a while. Basically, it's a sheep on a block of grass. Here is a dispenser with a thingy-bobs. Yep, you know, one of those. And then behind that block, or indeed underneath the dispenser, depending on how you want to look at it, is an observer. Basically, when this sheep eats some grass, which he will do when the grass turns into grass. There's my phone. The observer will detect the change in the grass and activate the dispenser, like that. Only that was the grass turning into grass. Come on, sheep, eat it. Normally he eats it pretty quickly because he's been standing around for ages waiting for the grass to grow. Why are we doing that? I don't know why. I seem to... The hunger is just ridiculous at the moment. I don't know, they've changed it. Constantly eating. Literally just filled up with beef just before I finished... just before I started recording. Oh my god, my brain. Come on, sheep, eat the grass. Come on. This is going to be an angry, shouty one. The thing is, this is the third time I've recorded this video, because the last two times I wanted to say what I want to say, but I haven't got to say yet, which is why it's been so bloody long since my last video. But it was all quite miserable because it's not been particularly happy. And so I thought, well, that doesn't sound very fun. Let's redo that. And then I thought, well, I'll record over it with voice and just leave the footage. And that didn't work at all, because that is actually a lot harder than it looks if you want to actually have two coherent things. I'm sitting there talking about whatever, and then meanwhile on screen I'm looking up like this. There's so much to talk about. Come on, you damn... Thank you. There you go. Lovely. Now, because that minecart is under that block, it picks it up. Where's the fucking logic? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about... yes. Let's talk about this. Fuck it. Why not? We're here now. Let's talk about this fucking flappy, stupid salmon at the top. If you may remember, I had little red fish, little red tropical fish. He died. It was quite unfortunate. I swam up here and I bumped into him. And he fell off. But I think he kind of went a little bit too far to one side. And he hit the ground and blew up. But here we have a nice big fat salmon. Let's stop off here quickly while we're here. Because we need to finish. Oh, I put the fucking glass away. Yes, it's a bit of a shame, really. Because I like my little red fish. I'm going to open that up slightly. Just in case that happens again. Right. Let's go grab my glass. That's not my glass. There's my glass. Right. So, simple explanation. What happens here is this grows. I need to seal off the top bit as well. Well, that's not the job. At some point, this is going to grow in front of the observer. When it does so, the observer will send out a signal which will fire the pistons, which will blow out all the bamboo, which will drop to the floor. At the same time, well, slightly later, it says red signal out the back. Hits this observer, who then sends the signal out here to this minecart, which then trundles off, and doing the old minecarty hopper thing will pick up everything that was under there. So lovely. And then it comes back and it drops it all in here, where it will start firing up. Why do we have 17 green dials? I don't know. Also, we have Cactus Farm up there, as you've just seen. The Cactus Farm drops cactus into these hoppers, which then drops into here. The bamboo then cooks the cactus. That comes out as green dye. That's amazing. Why do you want green dye? Well, I don't. But green dye does. Well, making green dye does make XP. So what this is, basically, is an XP farm. It's fairly low key because it's, you know, well, it's just not very big. But, on the other hand, I don't have to do anything. This is literally making XP while I stand around here doing shit. And this is the problem I've had, is I need shit. I need money, I need diamonds, I need XP, I need stuff. So this is obviously fairly straightforward. The cactus grows. The fence stops the cactus from growing. Or rather, the cactus can't be there. So it pops off. I wonder if that makes any difference. I suspect probably not. So that is that. That's what's happening there. That's exciting. It doesn't seem to work while you stare at it. I thought I might have another thing, but I don't. I have made an arch, as you can see. Now, it is a work in progress. We need more arches. We will have to do something here in this corner, actually. I think, I don't know. Yeah. I'm quite liking this obsidian block, not obsidian, polished andesite. It's worked quite well. I'm less convinced by this, but we will see what happens. I had a plan on what this is going to look like, which this is only one, so it's very basic and not doing the job as yet. But hopefully I shall start building more and it will start looking a bit more realistic. And then we're going to sort of build that back out a little bit so there's a bit more overhang like this at the top, which you can't see from this angle, but I'm going to see if any bloody cactus pops out. And then on top of this, oh, I heard a cactus, there he goes. Whee! Oh, that little soft thump, it's quite nice. What a plop. On top of this island thing, floating island, I am going to build a mob farm. So we've got some passive shit going on, basically. Is what the score is. This guy, I'm quite liking this. This is obviously very modular. We can step this up. We can have the little minecart going around in a loop. That's cool. This also is working remarkably well. There was a little bit of experimentation going on over there. But basically, you know, dead blocks aside, I'm thinking maybe if I put some ice in there, or of course just a tripwire. Let's do a tripwire. Let's go to here. Yeah, that's going to work. That's all that needs is okay. Right, you. Let's break this. Let's get in here. Whoa, wrong buttons. Come on, dickhead, move. Ah, okay. That is an issue. Okay, no, it's not in the world, not in the world. We can... Where are you? You are there. Okay, that's good. Right. Can't do that because the half block is in the way. Don't tell me that's too high. Why are you that way round for a start?
What the fuck?
Is it because they're facing the wrong direction? Are they like... But that's it. I bet you're all like laughing at me because being a dickhead. Get the fuck out of my face now. That's disappeared somewhere. I am about to lose my shit. Right. Fuck off. Don't you fucking dare! I will kill you before you get out of here. Yes, this is me losing the will to fucking live. Right. Get out, get out, get out! You've got out. How the fuck? How the actual fuck? Fuck this game. Fuck this fucking fuck. Get in here, you dickheads. Right. Can't get out of there. Get out of there. Right. Moo bloody cows. I mean, the sound effect was made by someone who's never heard a cow before. Right. Right, I'm going to try this again before I kill people. Right, there we go. Okay, apart from that somewhat unavoidable thing. Now, we can also... because we've taken that off. Go. Why? Why? This is not... Sheep do not do this in real life. I realise sheep are stupid and dim. Apparently also really fucking irritating. Right. If you jump out that fence, which I strongly suspect you're about to do. Now, I'm kind of curious as to why that trap door doesn't open. I thought it might. Which I was kind of thinking I might be able to use for my own benefit as well. Oops. I thought maybe it would pop up, in which case I could angle it so it flipped up this way. Okay, that might be. That might actually do the job. Okay. Let's start moving people over. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. This is not what we came to do at all. At all. Come on. All of a sudden, you want to be in here, do you? Why? Because you're assholes. That's why. Come on. Over here. Not you, idiot. Right, let me through. Let me through. Okay, good. Oh, I can't get out. Good. There's a hole from a previous experiment. Right, we've got that there, that there, that there. That's all good. Pop you. Don't even need to pop you there. Let's pop you there. Break that. This is mildly annoying, this block. Rather that wasn't there, but right, they are all pretty much hairy. Okay, that is not popping. Why is that not popping? Why is that really laggy? Right, you're going around again. So, last time we spoke, let's pick up some of that. I said I was doing some work. Now, I'm going to try and make this a bit more cheery than I have in the past, so let's add some music. In the past, I said I would be doing some work, and then hopefully, once that was done, I would be back. I'd be back. Stop that. However, it turns out that A, that's a really stupid place to put that. I bet if I break that, it's not going to come into my hand. Seriously? Fucking seriously? Right. Anyway. I said I would be back once I finished doing the job. Now, as it turns out, I put rather a lot more effort into that job than I probably should have. Turns out, if you do your 9 to 5 during the day, maybe it's something simpler than that. Maybe it's just run out of fucking shears. Did you think about that? No, you didn't. Bennett. Right. I kind of knew that's going to happen. Yes, if you spend all day doing a 9 to 5 job and then you come home and do another job in the evening, turns out your body doesn't like that very much. And I'm sure a lot of you have had this before, where you get to let's put that there. I fear if I put it. Come on, dickhead. Yeah, you get to the end, you finish what you've done, and all of a sudden, whatever it is your body was running on has now suddenly run out. And it just goes to shit. You catch every disease under the sun. So I caught tonsillitis, which was awesome fun. Well, what is stopping you? Seriously, what is stopping you? Yeah, it's extremely unpleasant. I mean, I haven't had tonsillitis since I was a child, really, really young child. So that was full of fun. I remember my dad probably a dozen years ago, probably more, having measles, mumps or something. And it's one of those things, you know, again, as a kid, it's unpleasant, but it's unpleasant. Getting as an adult, holy shit, it's bad. I had, like, you know, fluey, achy arms, physical exhaustion, proper exhaustion, falling asleep, you know, mid-afternoon. What is going on with this lag? Weird. So yeah, that, my friends, is why I have not been around for a couple of weeks. But today, in a little over 40 minutes, I take my last antibiotic. And holy crap, I hate antibiotics, and it's a big old dose in this one, so... Good news is it also treats syphilis, so I'm alright for that for a while. This is, I mean, for all the pain in the arse that these dumbass sheep are, this functions fairly well. They seem to be slightly more interested in me than they should be, but... So generally, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, we're running out of... pressure plates. I wondered about that pressure plate. We're running out of scents. Well, we've got no black anymore because the black sheep is in there. I don't really know I'm going to get him out without getting the cows as well, which is quite... Oh, I've got a leash. I've got a leash. Let's do that. Or can we? Yes. Anyway, worry about that later. So, folks, this is the plan. We're going to do that. Now, I'm also going to start thinking about getting dropper dispenser. No, we don't have another man face observer. I'm going to get some villagers in as well. I want to keep a couple, you know, in like a cell somewhere so that they never die, never get eaten, because that's a big fear. I'll try and get a iron farm going if we can. My shield is about to break. And then we can finish clearing this area out a bit more. It's almost there. Again, just lighting it up is the big pain in the bum. I was thinking about covering everything with green carpet, which would be a use for the green dye, for sure. I feel this could be quicker. I don't know. Oh, that's what we're going to do. I was going to fix that. I better do that before it pops. Bom, 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 bom. I hate fucking scaffolding. Tra la 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 la. It is really annoying. La 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 la. Did you see his video? He got really angry. I totally understand it. It makes no fucking sense. Because if I put it here, you can pop it up a level. There's a logic there. I don't know. I swear I should not be this hungry all the time. I've got worms. It's just mental. I like running around. Sure. Who doesn't? Piss off, dickhead. It'd be quite nice just to be able to live my life. Yeah. Let's finish this off in cobble. It seems to be quite happy with that. Boom, boom, boom. I think that's probably it. What I'll probably do is put a second observer in there at some point in the near future. It'd be quite nice if, when the scaffolding pops, it doesn't explode and go everywhere. You know, keep it dropping straight down. That would be beneficial. That block does need fixing. Oh, good. The reason I'm sealing this in is because last time it popped, it managed to throw them all, well, certainly 50% of them on top of that, which is quite annoying. Right, pump. Boom! Let's drop these on everything. Yay! Alright, there we go. Lovely jobs. Let's sit here and wait the 4 hours it requires. Right, thank you guys. I did mention the whole tonsillitis being a thing in the other video I did, which is not Minecraft, so most of you won't have seen it. So those of you that did, I apologise for going over old ground. Those of you who didn't, you should watch that. It's quite a good game. Immortal Redneck. It's quite good fun. I'm not sure on the staying power, on the longevity of it. I've just realised that that is not fully sealed because it goes up. I do quite like the sound going off into the distance. That's quite amusing. Right. Sorry for the swearing. It was really waking me up. Really making me very angry. Which, funny enough, real sheep do, because they're fucking dim. Tasty though. Yeah, alright, I'm going to leave this to do this. I'll cut back when it looks like it's about to pop. And until then, I'm going to get on with, I don't know, make some more columns maybe. I feel this is too slow. Too slow. Right, I've been sat here for 15 minutes. Fuck all has changed. So, in the vain effort to get this actually running. Oh, that's that one. For the sake of seeing it in action. Okay, let's pop that off. I think we probably reached that. Okay, so there's your minecart there. Let's. So that pops that. Down goes the cart. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, missed that once on there, but that's nothing. So it's got a little over a stack. I've locked that off. It did some in there. It's got some stored in there already, not a great deal. That's a bit of a shame. Whoa, that was weird. I didn't even press anything there. I should point out this. I've been, while I was off ill, I watched quite a lot of Psycraft videos. Ilmango particular. I mean, they do a lot of crazy factory stuff, which doesn't really work on a normal server like this. They do a lot of clearing out bedrock and making big voids, which obviously makes things run a little better. But it gives you some inspiration for making things, doing things, automating things a bit more. This actually came from somebody else. I'm just looking it up right now. Avomance. I don't care. That's whose video I got this from. It's slightly different. He, for example, did not build his cactus farm on top. And I am... See, the trouble is, wherever I put it, it's going to have shit above it. Cactus farm seems to be working alright though. I think it's just me being, watch kettle. Never boils. How are we doing? 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, hiccups. 1. So there's 21 in there. I don't remember how much we put in there. There's a bit there. So, I mean, we're not talking double chests full of stuff. But, on the other hand, I've done fuck all work. You know, I've stood here, I've watched a video. I've not had to put in any effort. I've not utilised any more resources other than what's already there. So we're on 21 and the notch on the XP is just past the 21. Oh, I know why that's there. That's because I did that to try and clear a few of these. Right, let's see how many we get. And it's not going to be a massive amount. Yeah, I mean, half a level. For what is essentially 40, I guess. Now he did it. He did a double chest full and got 42 levels out of it from 0. And obviously, as you go up, the level requirement, the XP requirements expand. But again, you know, it's just going to sit there while I potter about building stuff, and every now and again I can go and stick my nose in. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling again. Bye.